There are many theories as to what made the Nile turn red, but I will explain how the magicians may have appeared to have turned water into blood. I have here 2 glasses of a liquid that I've prepared by chopping up red cabbage leaves and boiling them in water. When I add acid, in this case lemon juice, it turns red, just like litmus. Red cabbage contains an indicator called anthocyanin that turns red in acid, like litmus does. Tea also contains an indicator, which is why it turns paler when you add acid, which many of you will have noticed when you've added lemon juice to your tea. The Bible does not say how the magicians appear to turn water into blood, but they may have emulated Aaron and Moses by striking it with their rods, in which case the rods could have been pipettes. I have made such a pipette out of an old biro. Here I have taken some of the liquid that I made by boiling red cabbage leaves in water, and I have mixed it with some tea to make it look like dirty water. When the water of the Nile had apparently turned to blood, the Egyptians obtained their water from makeshift wells that they dug beside the Nile, because whatever had affected the river did not affect the groundwater. The water obtained from these wells would have been dirty. I'll now add some lemon juice to the pipette, because of course the Egyptian magicians' rods would not have been transparent like mine. It now looks like I've turned dirty water into blood. Of course, the Egyptian magicians may not have even bothered to emulate Aaron by striking the water with their rods. They may have just had a container that already contained some acid in it, and then poured the supposedly dirty water into that container, and it would have turned red. Alternatively, the magicians may have just added the acid to the apparently dirty water right in front of the Pharaoh. Remember, the Pharaoh wanted to believe that there was nothing special about Moses and Aaron's ability to turn the Nile into blood. Remember that a lot of what we used to call sorcery is what we now call chemistry. Some of you, who are better chemists than I am, will know how to turn clear solutions blood red. And now, to give the appearance of turning the blood back into dirty water, I'm adding an alkali, in this case bicarbonate of soda. You can see it fizz as it reacts with the acidic lemon juice. The next plague was the plague of frogs that came out of the Nile. Well, Egypt's magicians could also make frogs come out of the water. The way they would have done this would be by taking a barrel of water that had frogs in it and adding some irritant. Well, I won't be doing that because it would probably be illegal under animal cruelty laws.